Hey hoes! For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kenzie and I'm so happy that you found my channel. Today I am going to be reading some short stories from my phone. I googled some creepy short stories and I have a couple here to read, and I really like two-sentence horror stories, short horror stories, just because if you can give me the heebie-jeebies in a short sentence or a short story, kudos to you. So, I'm going to be reading some short horror stories, and let's just go right into this video. It's safe to come out now, sweetie, Dad said reassuringly, his blue eyes shining at me through the gap in the bedroom door. He's been saying that for hours, but it doesn't change the fact that my dad's eyes are green. Okay. um, when we were moving from Germany back to the States, my then 5-year-old daughter said to me, "Mommy, I'm really going to miss Emily." I racked my brain and could not recall a friend named Emily, so I asked her about it. I'll never forget these words. She set her warm chocolate down, glanced up at me with the most casual smile, and said, "You know, the girl that crawls out from underneath the bed to play with me?" No. No. That is one of the reasons why I don't have bed frames. My bed sits on the floor. Ain't no creepy little Emily crawling out of my bed. No. No, no. Oh. Late last night, I woke up to the sound of someone crying. It was an eerie sound and surprisingly loud as well. Although I wanted to get up and go check it out, I was a bit scared and tired, so I ignored it by hiding under the covers. Same. Today at breakfast, I told my roommate about it. "That was me," she replied with a tone of fear in her face. What a relief, I thought. "I was crying because I saw a thing watching you while you were asleep." Sis, no! If my roommate was crying because she saw something watching me, and she didn't attempt to wake me up, but what if... It's a good thing that they didn't get out of bed. What would have happened? A thing. So it wasn't a person, it was a thing. So it was it's a ghost. We'll say it's a ghost. Y'all. There's too much, my brain is racking with that one because, on one hand, the girl or the roommate didn't wake them up, which is, sus. They just cried. Okay. On the other hand, what if they did get up? No. Two friends, Mike and Jim, were hanging out at Jim's house one day. Mike got up to use the bathroom. While he was gone, Jim heard a loud crash of breaking glass from inside the bathroom. He asked Mike what had happened and heard his friend's voice reply, "Nothing, I'm fine." When Mike came out of the bathroom, he told Jim he had to leave. As he was leaving, Jim noticed something strange. The lettering on Mike's shirt appeared to be written backwards. Thinking nothing of it, Jim walked to the bathroom to see what caused the loud crash. When he opened the door, his blood froze. Lying on the floor was Mike's dead body, covered in blood and broken glass. In the bathroom mirror was a gaping hole, as if somebody had jumped out. His mirror person. What? His mirror reflection. His mirror person. His reflection, or could you imagine? Could you imagine that, the person in the mirror just jumps out at you? I don't want to imagine. And kills you. It's one thing to just hop out of the mirror. It's another to kill you. Because, that's you. You're killing yourself. That story takes too much brain power for me. Last story. I was heading to the bathroom on the second floor of my aunt's house when I saw my cousin April on the stairs. April was 4 and very animated. She was busy making funny faces while sitting on the stairs. I asked her what she was doing. She said, "I'm copying the lady with the braid." I looked around. There was nobody else there. I asked, "Where is this lady, April?" She pointed to a beam running parallel to the stairwell. I asked April, "What is the lady doing?" She said, "Making funny faces." I smiled and started walking up the stairs again when April said something that stopped me in my tracks. "April, her braid is around her neck." I turned back and asked April to repeat herself. April pointed. "The lady is hanging by her braid. She's making funny faces." Then April started making a face, which I then realized was someone gasping for air. So her little cousin saw a ghost of somebody who was hung, and they were gasping for air, and she was making... Oh, how sad! Like, number one, terrifying for the little girl to... Like, children are so pure, but when she grew up, if someone told her that story, if she remembers it, how terrifying for her. Number two, like, children are so pure. Like, the fact that she just didn't know and she thought it was a braid. Like, oh my god. Okay, well, that is it for today's short horror stories. I hope you guys did enjoy. I found a bunch of them online, so if you do like this video, make sure you give it a like so that I know and I can make another one for you guys. But that is it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss a video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!